What's going on, everyone? This is their back 47 coming at you with another World of Warships replay video. I'm calling this one the Leningrad Debrief Part 2. For those of you who follow me on YouTube and watch me on Twitch, you know the Debrief series is a series of videos where we go over replays, break down different tactics and strategies I use to be successful, as well as some of the mistakes that we made here so we can learn from them. First thing to point out here is this domination. We are in Sanctuary, which is a pretty good map. I like this map. It's a little challenging with the Leningrad because the Leningrad likes open water. This is a very fast boat, and we're going to use that to our advantage here in this fight. I'm running pretty much of a DD hunter-killer setup, and the way I play the Leningrad is I like to take their DDs out of the fight as soon as possible. What it does is it takes away their map control, takes away their spotting, and if you can get their DDs dead quick and fast, it pretty much puts your team in a position in which they can dominate. So we're going to favor here the east side. We're pushing up. Because it's domination, I don't want to overextend. There are 4 DDs in this game on each side, 2 cruisers, and the remainder are battleships, no carriers. So this is ideal matchmaking for the Leningrad. And it's going to get savage, boys and girls. Right now, we're going to kind of hang up with a T-22. We're going to link up with him. His guns are pretty good. However, they're a little lofty. I do have RPF on this ship. I'm running radio location, so I'm kind of watching that like a hawk. Usually when you come around this first point is when you kind of run head on into some DDs. So my goal right now here is to win the DD fight. I got 1 DD on my left. I'm hoping he can spot for me. Yep, right about the center of the map. This is when ships start putting it up. So I'm going to put some preventative torps on that point. That's usually where they push up through. And as you can see, that's where my RPF is. So if you connect, great. If not, so be it. Either way, we're going to kind of keep the red team's head down. That's my goal of those torps. Now, we are detected. And as you can see, I'm not running away. In fact, I want to get into it. I want to be as aggressive as possible. And we caught this T-22 nose on, boys and girls. So let's just start working him over. Between myself and our friendly T-22, look at this. We're just melting this guy. We're just absolutely melting this guy. He's pop smoked because he's bailing because he knows he's in trouble. But I didn't use smoke. I don't need to. I had my speed already up. And we just caught this guy nose on. And if you're nose on running head on into another DD, you're in trouble. So we're just going to kind of skate around the torps. The T-22 helped us out. He's running hydro, and there he is, baby. Our T-22 actually did a fantastic job of getting this guy spotted. He's not safe. So let's just melt this dude. And as you can see, the guns on the Leningrad are absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. I'm not sure if we're going to get him dead right out of the gate, but we chunked him pretty good. And at this point, he's pretty much out of the fight. There's only 2 cruisers on the team, so he doesn't have a lot of support. So we can be aggressive with this matchmaking. Let's use the strengths of the Leningrad to our advantage here. This thing is fast. I don't care if I'm spotted. The BBs are at a range in which they're going to have a hard time getting rounds on me. And look at this. I'm not even full throttle yet, and I'm already up to 40 knots. So this thing is fast for tier 7. We're just going to put some more preventative torps out there. I figured maybe the T-22 is going to wrap around the backside of that rock. Maybe make an attempt to engage. If he was smart, he'd just bail. And I think that's pretty much what he's doing. If he was smart, going head-to-head with 2 other DDs, he doesn't have a lot of support. He needs to get out of there. So let's continue to push south here. We got a Colorado in front of us in Arizona. Right now, we're just doing whatever we can to spot for our team. If I have to get to the point where I want to start gunning either the Arizona or the Colorado, I can do that in this ship. Even though the guns of both ships are very accurate, they're slow. And I'm in a very fast DD. So we can use that as our advantage here. But right now, I want to find this T-22. I want to finish this guy off. I'm going to pop my engine boost. I'm watching my RPF. Let's just drive this dude. We got help behind us. And they don't have a whole lot of support on this flank. They're leaving this flank open. That's a mistake on the red team. Never abandon the flank. Never commit your ships to one side. Because it just puts that team in a position which they can get encircled inside of a fire sack, and that's exactly what's happening here today. Now I am detected, so I know this DD's close. I don't care. I want to run him down. I want to find this guy, and I want to murder him. That's my goal. I don't care if I'm spotted. Nicholas is on the right. We do got to be a little concerned about him because he is a high DPM DD. However, he's not in a position in which he can shoot me. So let's just keep working these guys over. Now we ran into the Kiev. Here's the first cruiser. The one of the two cruisers that they have in this game. He can be a problem. So now that I've seen the cruiser, I kind of want to disengage a little bit. His engine's out. So we just got to get our lead right. But I'm going to continue to work this guy over. I don't care if I'm spotted. By the time his guns catch me, I'm at a range right now. I can use my speed and just maneuver. As you can see, those rounds he fired at me, he thought he had a good hold and they just tucked him behind me. I just cut out slightly and it put the rounds behind me. So there's that T-22. I'd love to be able to get him dead, man. He's the one I started to pick the fight with right out of the gate, and I want to end it. Right now, we're just going to kind of move up because targets... Look where the team is, boys and girls. They're all huddled around their base cap. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships. Half of their enemy team is still in their home base. They haven't moved, and they're getting encircled. So we're going to use this to our advantage. I'm looking at the mini-map. I'm looking at the Arizona, kind of pressing our Dookie York. I'm thinking maybe I can go after him. Helena's pushing up. There's the other cruiser. He's another high DPM cruiser, so I do got to be careful here. I know he's driving up. Our T-22 is kind of getting a little closer than what he should. I know what he's doing. He wants to torp the Helena, but that's a bold move. I mean, that's a good way to get yourself killed because the T-22 is in a position right now where he's going against a high DPM ship, a destroyer, and he's going to have a hard time getting away. It might work, it might not. Nope, and he went down. So he traded everything over that torp end. In the meantime, the Helena is kind of low health. Let's just gun this dude. I don't care about the torps. The torps are a bonus in this ship. Your guns are the bread and butter of the Leningrad. And there's our first kill, baby. We just mangled that dude. Completely mangled that dude. So let's continue to push around the corner. Right now I'm looking at the Arizona. He's kind of low health. I'm like, man, I can just jump this dude. Let's see if we can get to him. In the meantime, I'm spotting for the rest of my team. We're looking at the Carlos, looking at the Colorado. Let's kind of push up here. This Arizona is getting overly aggressive in front of a Colorado, and that's nervous. Look at this. Bang, baby! Colorado just pumps AP at point blank range into the side of that low health Arizona and just completely annihilated that dude. So let's continue to push up here. We already got a kill under our belt. We're sitting on about 11,000. Oh, there's that T-22. There's that T-22, man. He's the guy I wanted. I've been gunning for him for the last 10 minutes. Let's see if we can land some shots on that dude. There's a fire. Can we get him dead? He's trying to smoke up. Ain't gonna save you, bud. It's already too late, son. It's already too late. So let's move over here. I'm gonna take a couple pop shots at the Carlos. Put some torps across because I know he's coming across. But at the same time, I'm looking at our mini map here. I'm looking at the Prince Idol Friedrich. I'm sorry, the P&H, not the Prince Idol Friedrich, the P&H and the Han pushing our cat. But because this DD's so fast, I can cover ground. I mean, we already went from one side of the map back to the other. Let's fire on this Mahan as we're driving and cut these guys off because I know they're going to make a bold move. There's another fire and try to get our cat. I think that's a mistake because they're going head-to-head with a Colorado, a New Orleans, an Ashton, and myself. So let's cut off this Mahan. Let's cut off this P&H. We'll see if I can get in there. These guys are in trouble. These guys are absolutely in trouble. They bum rushed the cap way too early. They're down on ships. That was a mistake on the part of the P&H and ultimately the Mahan. Right now, I'm looking at the DD. I want to take him out of the fight first. He has the most mass control. He has the highest DPM. Let's kill this DD. Let's just kill this guy. Got rounds on him there. See if we can rack up some defender flags. I'm a tier 7 ship. He's a tier 7 DD. He's down to 800 HP. There it is, baby. That's our third kill, son. Now this P&H. The secondaries in the P&H are really, really good, so we do got to be careful. There's enough teammates spotting this guy. At this point, I decided to pop smoke. And let's just burn this dude. Let's just keep willing him over. He's not going to get the cap as long as I keep it reset. And we're going to drop off because of the smoke. So here we are. We're in a position where I can see him. He can't see us. He's getting close to inside of 6 kilometers, and he's making a turn trying to get out of there. So I'm going to put some preventative torps in front of him because I know he's going to drive. There's another fire, baby. But this guy's just in a point where he's going to get focused to death. Now he just got spotted again by the Colorado. So let's just work this guy over. I might even switch to AP at this point. I don't know. If it was a cruiser, I probably would switch AP. But here we are. We just completely cut off his advance. I think he's got his hydro up. He can see the torps coming. So he has a choice here. Sit still and evade the torps and get focused to death, or beeline to try to get out of there and run head on into torps. This guy is just in a horrible spot. We did get a torp hit on him. He's flooding. He just DCP'd. He's down to 1,500, 1,200, 800. All right, we didn't get the kill. The Duke of York ended up finishing him off. But let's learn from that, boys and girls. I understand you want to try to get the cap, but only do it when it's safe to do so. That guy just put himself in a spot where he couldn't. He put himself in a spot where he couldn't get out of. Both the DD and that battleship. Sipping on some coffee, boys and girls. So let's push around. It's looking really good here. We have a very significant points lead here. We have a pretty significant advantage in ships. So let's just press this. We can at this point, get really aggressive. Colorado goes down to the Duke of York again. That's his second kill. Good job, Duke of York. Our Carlos is in their cap right now. I don't think he's going to get it because he's going to be spotted by the Normandy, the Kiev, and the Gneisenau. So the chances of him actually getting that cap without having it be reset is pretty unlikely. And we just caught a glimpse of him there, so he's low health. So we're most likely going to lose our Carlos again because he's put himself in a spot where he can't get out of. Not really the best play. You're not going to get the cap by throwing your ship away. The best thing he could have done is just kind of turn around and kite, maybe drop off, try to get a heal up. But here's the other Kiev, boys and girls, and look at this. We got a Kiev, a Gneisenau, and a Normandy, all full health. My gun range is 11.6, so we got to close the range on that. My torp range is only 8 kilometers. My concealment's 6.6, so we got a little less than a kilometer and a half of a difference between our torp range and our concealment. So we got to be aware of that here. But look at this Kiev. This Kiev's pretty low health. The Normandy's kind of pushing their way back across. Burataka and our other ships down in the southern cap are most likely going to push out as they should. But look how low this Kiev is. Even though he's a good gunboat, it's a cruiser. It's made to kill destroyers. I think I can own this guy. His name's Communism. He's got to die. This guy's just straight up got to die. We are literally fighting communism, boys and girls. We're driving a Russian ship, but I don't care. There's an American behind the wheel, and we got ourselves a bobblehead Jesus on the dashboard. Let's kill communism the best way we know how, guys, with superior firepower. Let's murder this dude. We're working over the Kiev pretty good. Other teammates are shooting at him. Let's see if we can get him dead. There's a fire, baby, and he's cooking. He's down to about 3,200 HP. Let's see if we can finish this guy off, man. Cleansing communism with fire, the American way. All right, the Gneisenau's kind of backing up. He's really not doing a bad thing. I think he's backing up to try to get rounds on the Burataka. I'm gambling that he's going to continue to back up. He's at 6.9, so we're right on the edge of our concealment here. We're going to pull back. I'm shooting back towards the gap. Let's look how low this Kiev is, man. Communism, we're going to win this fight once and for all, boys and girls. There it is, baby. We literally killed communism. All right, in the meantime, we're just going to continue to pull back between this gap. I'm watching the mini-map like a hawk. Let's work over the Gneisenau. I got torps on the way. I got cover coming up, so I feel good about just gunning this guy. There's another fire. But look at this torps end, man. We're going to kind of 180. The Mahan's actually doing a pretty good job. See, the Mahan he's a DD. Even though he has some of the worst concealment of a tier 7 DD, he's still a DD. He can get in the cap. He's the ship that should be pushing the cap. There's 2 torp hits. 3. Look how much HP we just took off that Gneisenau, man. Let's see if we can get this guy dead. Teammates are shooting at him. We're shooting at him. We're using the Leningrad to its advantage. He has 6 guns. The chances of him being able to get effective fire on me at this point is pretty slim. Battleship fire did a good job. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. He's trying to heal. He's trying to heal. Can we get him dead, boys and girls? There's a fire. There's a fire. Can we kill the Gneisenau? There it is, baby. There's Kraken. Yeah, baby. Kraken in the Leningrad. Tell me that isn't a good feeling. All right, let's continue to push up this cap. We're down to about half HP. I'm feeling pretty good. We just had a sick match. We got Kraken. We're sitting on 91,000 damage. At this point, we're gonna win. There's no way that under half health Normandy is gonna kill off all our team at this point. So I'm kind of like in YOLO mode. You could say I'm getting greedy, and I am. I want to see if I can finish this guy off. Can we turn a Kraken into a 6-kill game in the Tier 7 Leningrad? The beast of the Tier 7 DDs, boys and girls. This thing is just whoop-ass, man. It's like mayhem, all right? Gift wrap mayhem, and I appreciate it. So we're going to continue to push the Normandy. Let's move up. Let's see if we can get this guy dead, boys and girls. Teammates are shooting him. We're going to spot him here very shortly. He's in gun range. I want to close the distance a little bit, but because he's a cruiser, I want to keep him at max range when I'm firing on him, because that gives me the ability to maneuver, and it kind of decreases the chances of him being able to get effective fire on me because of my speed and the range that I'm at. I can have time maneuver after he fires his guns. So let's work this guy over. Let's just completely maul this guy. He's firing AP. So look at this, baby. All right. The guy knows how to shoot. I'll give him that. I'm not giving up. I don't care if I go down or not. I just got Kraken in the Leningrad. I don't care. I'm open water gunning this guy. I could smoke up. The New Orleans gonna have him spotted, but why? Let's just get him dead, boys and girls. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. There's a fire, baby. We're mauling this guy like a dog, son. Teammates are shooting at him. We're whittling away. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Oh, here comes the second volley. I'm getting nervous at this point because he already told me, yeah, now we're getting a little low health, boys and girls. This is YOLO mode. There's Crack. There's our Confederate. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Come on, get it, baby. Get it, baby. Look at those shell arcs, man. Come on, sit, son. There it is, baby. Woo! 6 kills in the Tier 7 Leningrad. Hell yeah, man. All right, let's pull up some spills. We'll get rid of this. I already got them ready to go here. We'll show you what this game kind of finished off at. Look at this, guys. 105,000 damage in the Tier 7 Leningrad. 6 kills, Kraken, and Confederate. Yeah, we were working that game. As you can see, top XP earner. I hope so after this game. But look at the difference here in XP, boys and girls, base XP. Somewhere around 400, a little more, a little less. Can't do the math in my head right out of the gate. But we had a pretty significant lead here in base XP. Let's go over the detailed report. Ganaiza now. Yeah, we took him for 38,000. I think we got, what, 3-4 torp hits on that dude. We ended up gunning down the Normandy like a boss. Finished off the T-22. Gunned down the Mayhem. Mahan. Finished off. We killed communism, boys and girls. Ended up getting the kill on the Helena as well, too. So a very solid game. Very solid game in the Leningrad. But look at this, guys. It's a Tier 7 premium. So your XP goes through the roof whenever you're playing these mid-tier DDs and mid-tier premium ships. So look at this, 7,800 base XP, a little over 500,000 credits. Hands down, a very solid game in the Leningrad. I hope you guys enjoyed this game as much as I did. I know I had a blast, and man, what a game, guys. I gotta take a cold shower after watching this one. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you guys can use some of these highlights as a learning opportunity and not only make yourself a better player, but I try to make myself a better player as well as kind of looking at what I did wrong too. So don't be afraid to own your mistakes, guys. It's the best way to learn. But for now, this is ThereBack47 signing out. I stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on Twitch. My link is in the description below. You can also follow me on Twitter and Discord. I have it, and please guys, subscribe to me on YouTube. I really enjoy making these videos, and it helps me out, and it doesn't cost anything. So in the meantime, this is ThereBack47 signing out. See you on the weekends, boys and girls. All right, peace out.